Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, to yet another episode of Don't Waste Your Time. This video may not be for you. My name is Purcell. Welcome to my basement. You might have seen my basement on a post about 6 months ago. The reason why I'm down in my basement because I will be talking about high-end audio, not in the house, but in your car. So this next 3 or 4 shows, I don't know how long this is going to be, it's all about high-end audio. So please take the warning that I'm about to give you. Yeah, this video may not be for you. Don't waste your time if you're not into high-end audio, because I'm going to talk a lot about audio. That is my passion. Tesla is my passion. Where I work at the United States Capitol is my passion. And definitely high-end audio is my passion. It all started with my father playing music back in the day. Matter of fact, when he passed, I took his old Magnavox speakers. That's one of them there, and there's the other one in the corner. Those speakers were made in 1968 out of mahogany. And matter of fact, to even date myself, you cannot see this. It's very tough to see, but that's his cassette player and a little AM/FM digital radio. So I kept that just a remembrance of him. But how I got started into this music thing was all about being on the radio. In 1979, I was at my high school about to graduate in 1980, and the guidance counselor asked me, "What are you going to do after you graduate from high school?" And I just said, "I'm going to get a job." She didn't like that answer. She said, "No, Mr. Artist, I'm going to put you into this high school radio program." Didn't know we had a high school radio station. And next thing you know, I was on the radio after about 3 months of training. So that allowed me to further advance my studies. And I reached out and got accepted to Norfolk State University. As an undergraduate degree, I have a mass communications degree, radio and television degree. During the summer after I graduated, I had a couple of cassettes. I was trying to hawk myself as the next big radio star, which I wasn't, because I only been on the radio for maybe 2 or 3 months, all in total in my last year in high school. I did get picked up for a radio station in Norfolk, Virginia, and that radio station was called WNOR. They had an AM station, AM 1230, and WNOR FM 99. They had an FM station. The FM station played rock and roll. They played classic, what we call album-oriented rock. That's music like Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Genesis, Peter Gabriel, Phil Collins, Yes, all of those type of groups like that. The AM station played top 40 black music, Prince, Michael Jackson, Luther Vandross, Marvin Gaye, The Supremes, you know, all of that kind of stuff. So I got accepted at the radio station working on the AM side. So when I got to Norfolk State, I already had about that time, maybe about 4 good months of radio experience. And when I got to Norfolk State University, they had a radio station as well, and it's still on today. It's called WNSB, FM 91. At the time, it was playing all jazz. I cut my teeth on jazz, so I was there for 4 years and working at that radio station Monday through Friday from 4 until 7 p.m. And then at WNOR AM 1230, Saturday and Sunday from noon until 6 p.m. I was on the radio 4 straight years. So you may ask yourself, why am I down here? Well, a lot of my memories are down here that I collected along the way. After I graduated from Norfolk State University, I joined the military, strangely, 2 years after I graduated. Stayed in the military for 21 years. Keepsakes from my radio days and some things that really mean a lot to me and I'd like to share with you. Musically related, a photo with my son, or actually a piece of artwork with my son and myself and my wife in the silhouette, made by the same artist. The gentleman's name is Chababi Bayak, with my son playing the drums. He really doesn't play drums. I really don't play the guitar, and my wife definitely doesn't sing. Ooh. Because this print is actually called the DJ. Now, I'm not a DJ. The difference between a DJ and a radio announcer is this. A DJ plays at a club, he spins music. Radio announcers like me, we talk about the music. We play commercials, we give you the weather forecast, we give you news and traffic and updates and things like that. 1983 from Warner Brothers Records. I was trying to get a gold album, artist named George Benson. He released a song called Give Me the Night from the George Benson collection. I played it. I thought I played it first, but someone in Connecticut beat me to it. They got the gold album. I did not. I got this white commemorative album, and if you can see down here, it says presented to Steve Purcell artist. Steve Purcell was my radio name back in the day. At WNSB FM Jazz 91 from Warner Brothers Records in 1983. That was here's a little bit of my I Love Me book of radio. This is with the Police and Ashford and Simpson. You can see that. I'm sorry about the light. Let me get it out the light here. Maze and Shaka Khan. That is actually me right here. You can see me. And then that's Frankie Beverly. And then we have Kashif, who unfortunately died at a young age. Very talented musician. This is me right here with a group called Slave and Steve Arrington. And again, just a lot of people who I met along the way, backstage passes galore. You see Kool and the Gang, you see Bob James, you see Weather Report, you see Third World. Let's see, we have Grover Washington Jr., George Clinton, Return to Forever, Pieces of a Dream, my favorite one, Earth, Wind and Fire, Confunction, Angela Bofield. I kept all of this stuff. This is Cameo. This one here was a New Edition, and that's Cameo right there. I can go on and on and on. This book is very thick, so I don't want to bore you with a whole lot of stuff. But in my jazz days, you know, I met a lot of people. I got a lot of autographs. This one here, particularly from Third World and Stevie Wonder, right there. It's all autographed. The Time, Morris Day and the Time, Richard T. Just a lot of people. So I'm really into this high-end audio. And by the way, that's the guy who taught me about radio back in 1980. Well, actually 1979. Mr. Garrison, and then my FCC license. Man, I still have that. And even today, I still have a love of my high-end audio. I have Bowers and Wilkins speakers here, and then my studio that I have is DTS, Digital Theater Sound. I love, love, love high-end audio. So, how do you replicate great sounding music in your car? From records like 33 RPM, 78 RPM, 45 RPM, CDs, cassettes, not that great source of music, by the way, streaming. How do you replicate great sounding 2-channel audio in your house into a car? That's a great question. I'll show you how. It doesn't come cheap, but man, is it a journey. And it's not just for Tesla, any car, gasoline car, EV car. If you want great sounding music, stay tuned. Audiophile edition of Don't Waste Your Time. This video may not be for you.